The thing about the whole Ariana Grande, Ethan Slater situation is that despite all the think pieces that have been written / filmed / recorded about, oh, how could she do this? How could he do this? There are very simple explanations, guys, as to why these two people would do this. It's really not that hard to understand. I am not defending anyone involved here. Both of these people are trash. I just want to offer some perspective on why people do these things as someone who's been through multiple situations like this as a victim. Because the psychology behind it, the reasoning behind it is really not that difficult to understand, especially when you truly take a good look at the two people who are involved here and the dynamics between these two and the history of these two people. We all know this isn't the first time Ariana Grande has done something like this, okay? She's a serial cheater. She goes after men in relationships almost exclusively, it seems. So what's the deal with that? Women like her, and I specifically say women, I want us to stop referring to grown women as girls, okay? She's a woman and she can be held accountable as one. Women like her have a deep-seated insecurity in themselves and a fundamental lack of fulfillment that they try to overcome by feeling better than other people. Now, there are different ways that this desire to feel better than other people, specifically other women, there are many ways that this desire manifests itself. Some people take it out on their friends. Some people take it out on the social interactions that they have in public, which is how we get so many Karens. Some people take it out on their romantic partners or by doing things like this, basically. You have to understand that people like this, either consciously or subconsciously, have a complex in which whatever they do is justified no matter who they hurt, because they are in search of their true love. They are in search of that one person that's going to make them feel like the queen, that's going to make them feel better than their past relationships or feel better than their life has made them feel. Someone's wife, kids, family, all just minor inconveniences that these people need to overcome in order to find that one person, supposedly, that's going to give them what they need or what they feel they deserve. They don't care how much havoc they wreak. They don't care how many lives they upend. They don't care that there are children involved in this situation. No, it doesn't matter to them because it's about them. It's about what they want, what they feel like they deserve, what they feel like they require in order to live a fulfilled life. And they prioritize that above the rest of the world's priorities. In Ariana's mind, what she is doing is okay because she is trying to find what she feels like she deserves. In her mind, every single one of these men that she's had failed relationships with is potentially her true love or the one that's going to give her what she needs, what she wants, what she deserves. And so in her mind, it's okay. Okay, it's okay because she's the one. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I need to do in order to get the one because he's the one. Now, understanding this and now looking at Ariana's pattern of past relationships in which she finds the one like every few months, has these very, very intense, very quickly developing relationships, and then it all ends in shambles a few months later, this is a pattern. At this point, we need to call a spade a spade. This woman has serious issues that cannot be solved by finding the one because it'll never happen. It's never going to be the one for her. And now let's talk about Ethan. Let's talk about the guy who actually has the wife and kids in this situation, okay? Because don't worry, I'm not letting him off the hook. The reasoning behind why he dumped his partner of 10 years and their newborn child, believe it or not, is probably even easier to understand than Ariana's. He's an opportunist who got a little bit of taste of fame and decided he could do better. Simple as that. He was put in a situation where a deeply insecure girl looking for fulfillment with a lot of money, a lot of clout, and a lot of fame showed even the slightest amount of interest in him, and he folded. Okay? He saw an opportunity to do what he feels is better than what he has right now, so he took it. Never mind the fact that we all know this is not going to work out. Like us here on the sidelines, we're watching this, we're like, yeah, this is the same pattern over and over again. But he doesn't see that. And to a certain degree, he doesn't really care. I've met and dated so many men like this. They are so short-sighted. They see something that they want, they get what they want, only temporarily, and they don't look at the long-term consequences. Now, I was a theater kid. I knew who Ethan Slater was. Most people had no idea who this guy was before this whole thing blew up. So to me, and to many of us here, I assume, we see Ethan Slater as what he is in this situation, okay? A not even C-list celebrity, if you can call him that, who's throwing away his entire career, his reputation, his family. He's throwing away his entire life for a girl who's just using him to fulfill an unmet need that's never going to be met in her deep, dark soul. This girl literally wrote a song called Thank You Next, and another song in which she tells people to break up with their girlfriends because she's bored and get with her. Life pro tip, if somebody tells you exactly who they are, believe them the first time.